So with the Tiguan, you can sometimes get yourself out of trouble from a low boost condition by freeing up the arm that goes to the wastegate. I've removed the belly pan here, the plastic sheet that covers the motor. Now I'm going to go down and try to show you where the arm is. It's really hard to see, but I'm going to attempt to show it to you. So I'm just going to crawl under the car like this. We're going under the passenger side. Okay, now we're going to look. Here's the inner CV joint for the passenger side axle. And in order to see that gate, we're going to travel up over there. And there it is, right there. And that's where it gets frozen. That joint right there can give you that PO299 code. And you just need to lubricate it, and then you need to get some kind of bar in there and move the lever in that direction. So let me see if I can stay on this and then back it up so you can see how difficult it is to see that. It's up above that blue cover. So you can see the top of my crowbar as I put it in behind the axle and then in behind this bar. And then you can see me moving that lever, the wastegate lever, I guess you might want to call it. You can see me moving it back and forth. So this goes up to whatever that valve is called, up above, or off to the side, I should say. But anyways, the common problem, very common problem with these Tiguans is that seam gets frozen. So you want to hit it with WD-40 or some kind of penetrating fluid, and then you want to work this bar. Whoops. You can see mine's moving quite freely. All right, and here's a look at the whole setup. You can see I've got this pry bar coming down from behind, or I should say in front of the passenger side axle, down in front of the oil pan, then in front of the inner CV joint of the passenger side axle, then all the way up here behind that lever, which so often is frozen. And then you just want to work it. Just up above, you can see the diverter valve, and I discovered that there was oil seeping out behind that one screw, and I've wiped it off. You can still see a little bit of the residue of oil on it, and it turns out that a bad diverter valve can also give you a PO299 code because the inside of it you can get rubber seals apparently that crack, and the leaking oil is some evidence of that. So I've ordered one of these, and I'm hoping that will solve my particular car's problem.